Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Well, today I'm going to start off by dedicating this video to a girl by the name of Sarah Jenkins. Now, Sarah, oh, and by the way, she tried to pull like a fast one. When she first wrote this comment, she had her real name there, Sarah Jenkins, and then she changed it to Sinful Johns. Like she's trying to say I'm a John. I don't know, but this is the mentality of these Danielle Staub fans, and I'm so curious on what makes them tick and what makes them believe somebody that's blatantly so full of crap that I wouldn't be able to get away with her stories if I told them to my 5-year-old daughter when she was 5. She would go, "Oh, Daddy, you're kidding." So let's put that. Okay. So now we switched it up. So it's going to be right up over here. Her little rant. She starts off with, "And your point?" ? So I don't know what that means, but I also blasted her with a response that we're going to attach to the comment section below. So you can see the whole thing, my response. "Sounds like you're riding her fame." That's what she said. When actually, Sinful Johns, a.k.a. Sarah Jenkins, isn't that your real name? I'm not riding Danielle Staub's fame. In fact, it was the other way around. She rode my notoriety when she waved my book around in the second episode of the first season. It was actually my book that propelled her and Bravo's TV series, The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Not the other way around, girlfriend. Know what you're talking about. And she goes on to say that my comments are disjointed. Well, Sarah, all my joints are working just fine. Thank you. That's all I got to say about that. She goes on to say, she may have done all of this. And I'm guessing she's referring to the horrific crime she perpetrated against a poor innocent guy and his parents. So I guess that's what she's talking about. And then she goes on to go ... But why now? See it right here? But why now? Book deals? She's asking. Am I going to get a book deal? Well, Sarah Jenkins, been there and done that twice. Twice, girlfriend. Twice. It's all about the money. Dollar signs, she puts down. Look, read it. Well, actually, it's not. Both myself and my daughter are financially set for the rest of our lives. So, sorry, you struck out there as well. And then you go on to say I'm so bogus. So now, wow. I'm bogus? You're defending the most bogus of bogus that ever... She could write the book on bogus. And you're believing her opposed to believing me? When I have documents, newspaper clippings. Come on, Sarah. What brand of crack are you smoking, girlfriend? I just, and then I am bogus. And the last thing she says up here, and I have no credibility. Well, who does have the credibility? Jenkins? Who? Danielle Staub? She's credible? So anyway, I just thought I just can't understand how people can be so gullible. And I have gotten similar responses in the comment section from her fans before, but usually when I explain myself, I literally chop them up and they go away, and you know. But as I said, this one here actually took her real name off when she found out that I was going to do a partial vlog about her. So, okay, Sarah, I hope I cleared up your delusional way of thinking. If not, you might want to seek help. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be talking to about. In my last vlog, and if you haven't seen the last vlog, thank you, Chimes. If you haven't seen the last vlog, it's about how Danielle Staub, Beverly Ann Merrill, the Beast, cheated on me when we were trying to have a baby with at least one man, and I suspected there were 3 others. There was 4, but I'm just going to go with the one that I know. And that she had unprotected sex with this man when she was trying to have a baby with me. And don't forget, all you young people out there, this was 1989. This was before the letters DNA they didn't have it. It meant nothing. They had no test. So that happened in 1989. Now, we're going to be talking about her 2 daughters and her ex-husband, Tom Staub. And I know a great deal about Tom Staub because when I had my lawsuit, I did a thorough investigation. So thorough, as a matter of fact, I spoke to Mrs. Staub, the first one, not the Beast. And at first she was reluctant to talk to me. And then she eventually told me everything. That Danielle Staub was having an affair. She found out that Danielle Staub was having an affair with her husband a year prior to her getting pregnant. Yes. Mrs. Staub, whose first name escapes me right now, was pregnant at the same time Danielle was with her oldest daughter. So the 2 pregnancies were running together. And she was it was very disturbing to hear all the things that she said, which I'm not really going to get into, but I just wanted to bring that out. I don't know if Danielle got pregnant first and then her, or did Danielle know that she was pregnant and then got pregnant, being the type of beast she is. I don't know. But just look, let's everybody look at the big picture here. Why hasn't it ever come into question the paternity of those her 2 daughters in Tom Staub? And maybe they did, because according to Danielle Staub, she claims that Tom Staub doesn't support either one of them, and that he stole all her money from the profits from their marital house and the furnitures, and he just did all these terrible things, and he just stopped paying child support. Well, any of you guys out there that know anything about child support, you can't get away with that. They will take your driver's license away. They'll take any business licenses you have if you don't pay child support, and you could wind up in jail. What could it be? Did Tom Staub find out that those 2 girls aren't his? Or maybe, then I heard some hearsay, but I don't like to go with hearsay. But he didn't believe that the youngest one was his. This is all hearsay that I really don't want to get into. But 1989, what was the difference between 1989 and 1993? 4 years, you say. Well, we all know that Danielle Staub hasn't changed at all. I've known her since 1986, and the things that she's done, she hasn't. The only thing that she changed, she got worse. She got worse. So, Tom Staub, if she did that to me, having unprotected sex with other men at the time she was trying to get pregnant with my child, then isn't it common sense to think maybe she did the same thing to me? Or maybe you already know. After what you found, I don't know why you divorced her, but maybe that was it. Who knows? All I'm saying is, if I was those two young women, now 124 and 127, I would definitely want to know whether or not this man you've been calling dad all your life is in fact your father. And so, I thought about this a lot. And after I did the first vlog on this subject, the last one that I did, people got to be thinking, who's to say she didn't do the same stuff with Tom Staub? Maybe he knows that the two children aren't his, and that's why he's not paying child support. And on one of her vlogs, she went on to say that he stopped associating with his two daughters. That's coming out of her mouth, not mine. Her mouth. Her mouth. So if this turns out to be true, I mean, who would want to watch her? And speaking of who would want to watch her, she's got this YouTube channel called The Day After. Now, the last one that she did was on May 9th, 2021. Funny thing, the first vlog that I did on her was May 26th, 2021. And that channel went down. It didn't go down, but not a vlog since. The only vlog that she did is because she got all pissed off was when Wendy Williams, on June 11, 2021, put up her mugshot. And she went ballistic on a podcast. It's still up. You can look at it. So I find that to be strange that, she has been silent. And so, did she run away from her fame? Did she put a contract out on me? Is she planning to sue me? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to bring that out. I think I bring out a good point about the paternity. And I do know that she had to go to a paternity doctor because she had some difficulties getting pregnant. I don't know. But all I know is if I was Tom Staub and you didn't get a DNA test on your two daughters, then I would definitely do that. And for the girls, you guys are grown women. You've heard your mother be called a prostitution whore seconds before Teresa flipped the table. Once my book got put on the table about her being engaged 19 times. You know what? I'm not going to end the vlog now. I'm going to keep going a little bit. Let's talk about the 19 times that she was engaged. She told that story in 2008. So let's do the math, because I love doing the math, because math will always add up. It'll always be 2 and 2 equals 4, unless Danielle Staub is doing the arithmetic and it might come out 6. I don't know. But let's do the math. I married her in 1988. The marriage lasted exactly 1 year. Prior to that, and of course I was her first husband, and prior to that, she told me she was never engaged. She had a boyfriend named Billy from high school. He never proposed to her. So let's do the math. 1989, October 26th, I think it was, we were done. Our relationship ended, and I haven't seen her since. So let's do the math. So 89, and this guy, Tom Staub, let's take a look at him and his daughters. Let's take a look at him and his daughters. You guys, look, you see the resemblance? Like, that guy's my replacement. He's number 2. So it's uncanny how much he looks like me. So she left me in 89, 90, 91, 92. So I think she got pregnant around 92, 93. So that's 4 years. That's 4 years. So we all know that Tom Staub did marry her, so he was engaged to her. So that's that would make him number 2. You know what? I didn't even, let's back up. I never even asked her to marry me. We just did it. We went to City Hall in Kew Gardens, Queens, and we got married. So there was no engagement. I didn't give her a big diamond. None of that happened, right? So I'm not even going to count me, because she wasn't engaged to me. I had to marry her, because if I didn't, her parole officer was going to violate her. That's why I married her. That's another story. But anyway, so now let's see. We got 4 years from 89 to 93 or 94, and that's one engagement, Tom Staub. Now, that's 4 years, and now let's go to 2008, when she got divorced. Okay, so how does she get engaged 19 times in 4 years? Because she told that story 19. That's what caused Teresa to flip the table 19 times. So it was really 19 times in 4 years. Get real. And I'm bogus? And I have no credibility? Really? I'm just doing simple math here. So anyway, I wanted to bring that out because I know a lot of people must have been thinking about it, and nobody had the you-know-what to actually go public and ask, are those 2 women Tom Staub's daughter? And he's not paying child support. He didn't pay child support, according to her. So there's a big question right there. So I'm going to leave it at that right now. And please subscribe and like and do all those other things that keep the channel going. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Thank you and God bless. Peace out.